This pandemic has been going on for a while now and has caused us burdens ever since its dawn. But this doesn't stop us from reaching our goals.
About RAEs, but before that, who has an idea of what RAEs are? Can I kindly ask Benatan?
A rational algebraic expression is an expression which can be represented as a quotient of two polynomials. It can be written in the form of P over Q, where P and Q are polynomials and Q is not equal to 0. But before we further explain RAEs, we must first learn how to identify whether an equation is an RAE or not. There are 4 things you need to remember in rational algebraic expressions. The denominator should not be equal to 0. No radical sign in variables, no fractional exponents in variables, no negative exponents in variables. When the denominator of a rational algebraic expression equals to 0, the expression becomes undefined. Thus, there are values which are not permissible to the variable in the denominator. Now, let's distinguish RAEs from this set. 7x over 2y, 3y plus 5 over y plus 1, 5y minus 1 over the square root of 2. All expressions are rational for the denominators are not equal to 0. There are no radical signs, no fractional exponents in variables, no negative exponents. Now here is another set of expressions. 7x over y minus y, 3y plus 5 over the square root of y plus 1. These are examples of non-rational expressions. Why? Well, in the first expression, the denominator becomes 0 as a result of y minus y, and the expression becomes undefined. In the second expression, the variable is contained in a radical sign, the square root of y. Furthermore about RAEs, we will talk about simplifying it. Simplifying helps make our expressions much easier for us to understand. So these are the steps on simplifying rational algebraic expressions. First is to factor completely the numerator and the denominator. Then divide the numerator and the denominator by their common factors. Lastly, multiply remaining factors in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Let's express this expression in its simplest form provided that x is not equal to 0 and y is not equal to 0. First, factor both the numerator and denominator. Then, divide the numerator and the denominator by their common factors, which leads us to x over 2 times y. Lastly, multiply the remaining factors, the numerator as well as the denominator.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Vena.